We even got our statistics teacher to play some Melee with us. He's like Yoshi.
Oh, I was going to say, well, who did you make? Yoshi's funny.
Yeah. But it looks like we're going to get into this first match here. Wevans versus Max. Samus versus Sheik. We were talking about this before. Not a great matchup for Samus against Sheik, but obviously Samus is no slouch. Has definitely got the tools to be able to compete with just about anything. A crouch cancel right there. That's going to be one of the best tools that Samus has. Crouch cancel, very, very strong with Samus.
Now, against maybe conventional wisdom, I think if I were a gambling man, I'd say Wevans probably has the edge up here. He plays a lot of Sheiks. I don't know how many Samuses, especially at Wevans quality, Max has ever encountered.
Yeah, finding good Samuses to play against is definitely difficult for anyone. That's not a very common character that you get to go up against.
Yes.
I like that crouch cancel from Max there to get that grab. You see crouch cancel a lot with Sheik in those tech chase situations where you're using it as one of your many, many options to be able to continue the tech chase, and Max using it to great effect there.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, this could be danger. Oh boy.
I was prepared for some wild stuff when he hit that jab. I was like, what do we got next?
I saw a charge shot at like the end of all of that. That's exactly what I was looking for.
That's what I was hoping for. I love seeing that. My original main in Melee was Samus.
Oh yeah?
And I love seeing guys absolutely cook in ways I could never hope to.
Yeah, all of those needles ended up doing a great job there, just sniping that Samus right during her bomb jump. Oh, beautiful work. Well, avoided the follow-up fair from Sheik by using forward air. Samus's forward air has a lot of disjoints, so actually really, really good. And getting reversed there for the edge guard.
Waited a little bit on it, too, so to make it easier or harder to tech.
Yeah.
Easier to win, harder to tech.
That up tilt just completely smashed that that needle. I love that. The Sheik needles have their own hurt box, not just hit box, but hurt box. So you'll get those interactions sometimes.
One thing I think is absolutely hilarious, charge shot, Shotzo. If you hit a single
Was that
needle,
a stomp knee? Down air charge shot?
There's elements of stomp knee in there, certainly. I think it might be, okay. Here's my take on the stomp knee debate. Stomp knee is, oh shit, excuse me. I need to think about it more. I need to formulate more thoughts on this, but.
Think on it.
We'll think on this. I've got a lot to say, but I need to organize it.
Oh wow, beautiful Amsa tech there.
Okay.
Yeah, these up tilts have been doing really good work for Wevans here in neutral. All those needles just barely missed Samus. Wevans able to thread that needle during the recovery.
Yeah, true. Okay. Good discipline on the platforms.
Yeah, just absolutely not giving an inch during this. So Max trying to find any way to close out this stock here, bring it down to last stock apiece.
Yeah, that was...
Ooh, the wall jump sweet spot backer. That sweet spot backer with Samus is not trivial to hit. That is a pretty difficult sweet spot to get.
Very difficult. And I don't see a lot of Samuses go for that wall jump backer in that way. Obviously, Wevans went for it basically every time. But I can imagine Max thinking he's safe. Oh, I'm fine. And then just up and over. See you later.
Yeah, and that's going to be the first game to Wevans here. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, a single needle is enough to stop Samus from charging the charge shot also.
Yeah, that hurt box ends up doing more harm than good for against Samus's charge shot.
Just letting it rip. Sometimes you just gotta, set it to neutral.
Oh, unfortunately, knocked off the stage there. 76% death. We'll see if Max is able to bring this back.
Bit of a silly mistake.
Oh, absolutely pressuring that shield with forward air. Samus' shield getting real low there. Down for 160, still not dead from Sheik forward air. Good DI, but also, man, that is one sturdy gal, Samus, huh?
Indeed. Okay.
And a sweet spot back air will end up closing it out.
Yeah, I was honestly kind of like, is Wevans going to live this? Samus is so heavy, it boggles the mind sometimes when you see them DI some of the things they get hit with.
Yeah, and we're seeing it right now, too, like against like a 0% versus Sheik Fair. There are a lot of things that are just punishable on a hit because of how little knockback and hit stun Samus is in because of her weight.
The upward angled forward tilt. Interesting. Or excuse me, forward smash.
Yeah, and that Samus up B, that's a recovery that is difficult to compete with. You know, Sheik Vanish has a lot of invulnerability, right? And then Samus's up B, the startup has a lot of invulnerability, and also the disjoint of it is really difficult to get past as well, even without the invulnerability on the startup.
Okay.
A little forward tilt to keep Sheik off stage. And it's definitely looking still pretty close here. We'll see if Max is it. Yeah, got all the way down there, got hit by the bomb, but still able to make it back, and we've got a dead even match here.
Yes. Battlefield way favors Sheik. I think you don't have nearly the same ability to recover with the low extension of the platform. You can't do the wall jump shenanigans nearly as easily. You can't grapple nearly as easily.
Oh, well, I mean, you can get the grapple on the bottom part of Battlefield and get the wall jump up B onto there. And actually, you can get a little tricky with your recovery.
You can. There are, yeah, they know the tricks.
Yeah. Samus knows all the tricks.
They've got all the silly maneuvers.
For sure, but ooh, I like that. Ran on the platform, dropped down forward air, and then continued on. But oh, I like that little wave dash back on the platform. Got the neutral air, and now Max down to their last stock on game 2 here.
I think, okay, solid grab. This should be enough. Yeah. After a certain point, you know, if you're playing against a floaty as Sheik, you just gotta grab her or grab your opponent, down throw, and then hope they DI the wrong way. and fishing for the grab can be risky, but I feel like if you will it to happen, a lot of times Sheik is so good getting the grab, you know.
Yeah, I really like using the needle charge to turn yourself around really quick. Max using that to great effect to be able to set up optimal hitboxes with Sheik. Oh, but the down smash actually knocked Max right back out, but Samus conceding that ledge there. That was very, very, very close. Reached the halfway point on this, but unable to grab the ledge in time.
Yeah, I think if that was fast falling, it would have been a ledge hog.
The sweet spot back here again, almost
Zelda
got past all of those missiles somehow. Yeah, charge that forward smash, but somehow Zelda's still living. Okay. Oh, missed the forward smash, and now everything's back on the plate.
And charge shot has been spent.
Oh, this is scary stuff. All the needle sniping Samus there.
That's
then jab forward air. Yeah, Max giving a little bit of a pop-off there.
Yeah.
Very glad to not be down 2-0 there, bringing it back even 1-1 apiece.
Yeah, and I totally understand that that excitement. That was about as on the edge as these matches can get.
Oh yeah, no, that was spooky. That was very, very spooky. If I was Max, I'm spooked. Well, all the hits of forward air there just absolutely lighting this Sheik on fire.
Okay.
Little shield drop back air there.
Oh, and the little charge shot.
I love it. It loses, if you don't get the full charge, it loses so much of its knockback, but that little bit is so helpful still.
It's very funny to hit the small one.
Ooh, I'll jump forward air?
Everybody had that one friend growing up who would just like play Samus and only charge shot, either the small ones or the big ones.
Yeah.
I was that guy, I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh, able to get that forward air before Samus able to grab the ledge. Ooh!
Okay, off the top.
Yeah, followed Samus. Knew Samus was going to try to double jump up there and just followed Samus right up there and got the up air off the top.
That was a huge call out by Max. That was really well done.
Yeah, we haven't seen it as much before, but we see that up B out of shield. Up B out of shield is such a good defensive option for Samus. You cannot be attacking on Samus' shield like that. You are going to get hit by the screw attack a lot of the time.
Yeah, Max seems to be having a little bit of difficulty getting around that. The timing of it is weird.
Oh! Down air, got through the missile, but didn't get through to the Samus, and Samus able to just crouch and down smash.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
zone.
it! Is that 52? What was that? Up till like forward? I don't even know. 52%. That's tragic for Sheik, but we'll see if Max is able to bring it back here. 3 stocks to 1 now. Able to neutral her right out of the hit stun of the forward air.
And Samus even letting the Zair there, not frequently seen in this version of Smash.
No, certainly not nearly as good.
Oh!
No!
From downtown!
Got 2 big charge shots off stage there. That was able to clear it out. Wevans up a clean 2-1 right now. Max got to try to figure out where to take this bounty hunter at.
Dude, look at Wevans. He's got that smirk. He's trying not to smile too hard.
He's leaning a little bit. He's got the casual lean in his chair. He's feeling good right now.
I mean, he hit 2 pretty impressive shots, those in my opinion. So, you know what? You earned that little smile. You earned it.
Yeah, this is so funny. So Final Destination is oftentimes called Sheik's worst stage and oftentimes called Samus' worst stage. So seeing them go there, 2 characters that do not like going to this stage, and Max has opted to say, you know what, I'm just going to better character you on here.
Yeah, I can kind of understand where he's coming from. It seemed like Max was having real difficulty with some of the shield drop options that Wevans was doing, and obviously Screw Attack was causing a lot of difficulty, especially on Yoshi's. And, you know, Samus doesn't have the platform, the middle platform to escape to.
Yeah, we saw those needles snipes right there at the edge guard, was able to close out that stock. A little weak up air, and unfortunately wasn't able to get any sort of angle there. Went straight up and was able to get the ledge hog.
Yeah, up air was, in my opinion, a pretty tremendous blunder. That was 8% for a full stock. Not a great trade you want to be making.
Yeah. Oh wow! Choice down smash there. Got right underneath where Samus was trying to land.
Oh wow!
Again.
Okay.
Oh, is there another charge shot coming? Okay.
Oh!
Missed
what a blunder.
Yeah, that up air. Maybe it was supposed to be a turnaround up tilt or something like that. We've seen a lot of up tilts in that situation.
I would have loved to see like the casual walk back and then let it rip with the charge shot.
Yeah, up tilts galore. I was able to roll through the charge shot though and avoid that. 3 stocks apiece now, and the sweet spot back air. These sweet spot back airs paying big dividends for Wevans right now.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. The crouching from recovery was able to get underneath the missile, but not enough to get past that charge shot.
Yeah, that was a really tricky barrage right there. I didn't know what was coming next.
Power shield.
It.
Down throw, forward air. That's going to clear out that stock, and now it's 2 stocks apiece. Still very, very much in control for Wevans, but Max has kept it pretty close here. Oh, the wave dash back forward smash, a classic.
The Samus bread and butter.
And Samus has a full charge shot. And oh, no, the needles again.
Yep, that's what I was going to say earlier. The needle, an individual needle will block a fully charged charge shot, which is the silliest thing in my eyes.
Right. And able to avoid all of those needles. Samus still trying to bop jump slowly back, able to make it back to ledge, and now, just got right past that Sheik there trying to shoot needles.
Oh, the weak up air. Obviously, maybe a little bit too far DI'd out, but fair would have been risky, so I understand. That was a great jab.
Yeah, the jab forward air. You see that that's the kind of the funny part about Sheik is that you're never really out of, like, you don't get that arthritis where you just can't figure out a good kill option. As soon as things like down throw and forward tilt stop working, jab into anything will be your kill combo.
Okay. Looked like he accidentally got a full hop there when he was looking for a short hop.
Scary, scary. Not trying to fall for these crouch cancels here, just doing the perfectly spaced forward airs, making sure that don't do anything too risky. Oh, but missed a down air on the vanish recovery.
Great decision to not try to go for ledge there. I know it can be daunting, landing on stage because you got.
Avoided the back air sweet spot because that had been killing him so often, but the neutral air able to close it out, and Wevans 3-1 over Max.
Yeah, solid showing by Wevans. No stranger to handling Sheiks of all levels, the Florida man moves on.
Yeah, that was a good showing. A really good use. I mean, just perfect spacing on things like back air and getting those down air charge shots and whatnot. But now we've got a fun match that's going to be coming up here in a second because we're going to have Dawson versus J-Chu.
Dawson versus J-Chu, that's right. J-Chu been making a lot of waves recently. Newer player, younger fellow. Plays Pikachu. We got a bit of a Pokemon battle happening here.
We're going to have Pikachu versus Jigglypuff. So J-Chu first came on my radar last year at CEO. I watched J-Chu almost beat Hungrybox in one of the most nail-biter Game 5 matches I've ever seen. And I was like, who in the world is this Pikachu?
Yeah, he's...
And it has shown everybody who in the world this Pikachu is in the year since.
Oh, yeah. He's been terrorizing all the marks everywhere, as Pikachus are known to do.
As Pikachu is wont to do.
And, but Dawson is no slouch.
Yeah, no, Dawson is definitely one of the best. I mean, after, you got Hungrybox, and then after that, it's SCJ, Chango, Dawson are like the next three. And Zasa. We have Zasa as well. Those 4 Jigglypuffs are the next best Jigglypuffs. All ranked top 100, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe those are all top 100. If J-Chu isn't already top 100,
J-Chu is